What's up? It's Dumpster Marcus. We are going to pick up what the customer said is a ton of scrap. So let's go see what a ton of scrap looks like. Not bad. He said there's some in the backyard too. Let's load it up. I got a bunch. Can't complain on that. Put your ads on Facebook. I got a real 12 gauge. Is it a 12 gauge? Damascus finish. Literal 12 gauge shotgun. Alright, I got a text from the person I know at Dick's Sporting Goods. They said they're putting a bunch of stuff behind the store, so come pick it up. So let's go get some scrap. Alright, what do we got? We got some glass. I don't know if I'm gonna take. What is this? That's wood. I don't know if I'm gonna take this. There's too much glass. I'll take all this. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave all this because that's not metal and that's all plastic. So a couple things, so I can't complain. All right, unfortunately I didn't film because there's a bunch of people in there working and demolishing the bar, but I got all this stuff minus the TVs. But we got this, which is an air conditioner. So there's a big copper aluminum fin with a bunch of copper in there. Here's the bottom of the air conditioner. All the tanks been drained of Freon. There's all copper pipe in here. I got 3 of these compressors that were in the basement. This one was running this cooler. This one was running this ice machine. Then this one was running the actual huge cooler where the beer kegs and whatnot is in. So a bunch of copper here. There's a copper aluminum fin that was in the cooler. And we got, hopefully it's like the other ice machine, copper and whatnot in here. I see a copper there. And then we got the bar tap. So some of these are aluminum, some are brass. I got 1, 2, 3 aluminum, 1 copper. And then we got this huge brass pipe. Huge brass pipe that's connected to the sink. Unfortunately, the sink is wood, but it has like stainless steel on it. So I'm just gonna burn the wood, but I took it because all this pipe. And then we got some other miscellaneous, all the bar chairs and ductwork for the air conditioner and stuff. We got a bunch of stuff, but we're gonna take, look at all the copper here. Take this ice machine apart real quick. I'm gonna take all these apart, get all the copper out of here, get the copper aluminum fin out of here, and we got all this copper, all this wire. Look at all this copper. That motor was in the air conditioner. All this copper. We got some Romex, regular copper wire, regular copper pipe, some a little thinner copper pipe, and then like real thin copper pipe. They went down to like the bars and stuff. So let's cut all this up and see how much we got. Oh. When I was cleaning this basement out, I kept smelling like someone farted or something. I'm like, is this guy down here helping me farting or something? But I realized it was all the stale beer. It's all the cap, all like the taps. It just smells so bad because it was a bar that was been closed down for like 30 years. So that's how old the beer is. I was like, oh, something smells in here. Nice copper. That's a 5-gallon bucket. And that's the bucket I put all the copper in. Look at all that. That's halfway, more than halfway filled. All copper. I have to go bring this in soon because I'll show you what I got over here. I have to clean all these totes. That's all copper. $55-gallon drum, halfway filled. I got that halfway filled. I got, can't really see, but that's all #1 copper. I'm not sure with this. Sometimes they're picky, sometimes they're not. This looks like it's all clean, but it is green inside. It all depends on your scrapyard, the way they're feeling that day. I'm gonna have all this copper. I got a decent amount, but I do have to clean this area. This is where I tried to scrap. I literally have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is all wire. There's more copper. I have to go through all these buckets and make all this like clean brass. Like, see, that's metal. There's brass. There's more metal. I have to clean all this. All right, day 2. These are nice. I keep putting these glass cabinets out. I can't take these. That's too much glass. But we got some pallet racking shelves. All this metal. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, got everything in there. I took the glass cabinet because why not? But yeah, nice load. And I got all the pallet things in here, and there's a football in there. Sweet. Alright, let's get some of this scrap out of here. I had these oil tanks here for like 3 weeks. Let's load these up first. I want these gone. It smells like diesel fuel and oil, and I hate it. Right down my pants. That's great. could fill it. Let's go to the scrapyard. All right, first trip. It's $225 a gross ton. I weighed 1,900 pounds. I got $190.85. Okay, round two. I'm gonna try to get all this stuff from Dick's Sporting Goods. I still have to take some brass off these, but let's try to get this area done. All right, round two, let's go. Deep. Second trip, 1,800 pounds for $180.80. So they're gonna close soon, so I can't make it anymore today, but we'll clean up the rest of that scrap, take out the copper and the radiators and whatnot, and then we'll come back here in a couple days and get rid of everything. All right, trip number 3, kind of filled. That was the packed I ever seen in a long time, and the prices went down since yesterday. $215 a gross ton. I think it was like $230 or something, right? $191.96. So can't complain on that. And now we gotta micro scrap all that stuff. Next video, we'll bring a bunch of copper in. All right, this is the easiest way to get the motor out of the squirrel cage in the AC units. I see a lot of people take these off or cut these, or take this screw out, this little bolt out to get it off the shaft. You don't need to do none of that. There's 4 bolts usually doing this cover right here. You just put your hand underneath, hold the screw underneath, zip that off. One, 2, 3, 4. Literally, that's it. Then there's a bolt in here that clamps this motor to here. Reciprocating side. Cut that bolt. Takes 2 seconds. That bolt's cut. Then you just slam it on the ground. There it is. If you really want to get all the aluminum and stuff out of here, you got the back aluminum cover, like right there. That's in there. But really, that took me 2 seconds and the motor's out. Then you got the front of this. Aluminum cast. So easy. So not a bad video. We got some of the yard finally cleaned up. We got some of the garage cleaned up. We got some stuff micro scrapped. So the next video I can get to the scrapyard and cash in some of this copper. I have so much brass I have to go through still, but copper's up, so might as well get rid of it while I can. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I had a fun time, moved a lot of weight. So thank you guys so much for watching. God bless, and have a scrapping good night.